I was in foster care. I dug myself out of depression at the age of 15, and it was one of the hardest things that I had to do in my life. I was separated from my siblings. My little brother was 5 years old, and my sister and I was all that he knew because we were like his second moms when my mom was out or whatever. And it was hard. It was so hard, and words will never express how hard it was for me. I will cry myself to sleep. Being in a stranger's house, regardless if you feel that you're wanted there or not, you felt out of place. I didn't know them. My name is Tiara. Well, I'm 22 years old. I currently am residing in Atlantic City. I just graduated from Stockton University last month. I started becoming an honor roll student at the age of 8, and after that, it just kept going. The certificates kept coming through. I've participated in many sports in my school all throughout of middle school and high school. Um, I graduated in the top 10 rank of my senior class in Malcolm X Shabazz, and that was my high school, by the way. Much of what you go through and much of what you experienced as a kid, it follows you. People want to recommend you to things, and yeah, always been a great student, I'll say. Prior to college, I was already independent, but college taught me to be even more independent. I learned a lot. I met a lot of amazing people. We related on many levels, ones that I really can't even imagine that I would have met a lot of people in that. My favorite part, I would say, would have to be learning. I like to learn. I like to be educated. So just learning and meeting the professors that I've met, the colleagues that I've met, has been an experience that is unmatched. I'm currently a police officer at Ventnor City Police Department. Mobility mentoring is a program that I am honored to be a part of. That's one. And two, I feel like we need more of that in not just, poverty-filled communities, but every community all around. Financially, the scholarships that will come through monthly, they were so convenient. And I'm saying this because it was times where I didn't know how I was going to make it to the end of the month, because meal plans activate on a certain schedule. If you just move into college, it's like 2 weeks that you don't have a meal plan, meaning that you have to pay out your pocket, and then not even discussing that the cafeteria is closed at an early time. So let's say if you get off from work and you're expecting to go to the cafeteria, it's closed. So now you have to fend for yourself at that point. So the checks will help me with that. Car insurance, school supplies, textbooks, access codes. Annette is amazing. She always checks in on my mental health, and she always say that I know that you're good. You're in a great house. You have a mom. You're in school. Like, you're doing great. But I do want to ask you, how are you? And that always means a lot to me, because that's saying that I'm not just going based off of what I see. I want to know what's inside. I want to know how you think. I want to see where your heart is and stuff like that. So those little questions, those simple questions really make a difference for someone. And I always tell her, like, and then I appreciate you so much. One question can change someone's whole day. I could just imagine where these kids are, like where their mindset is, because their parents are not allowed to be there for whatever reason. They're feeling alone. They feel lonely, and I don't want anyone to feel lonely, because I know what that feels like. A lot of teenagers, I'll say adolescents actually, have a lot of issues that they allow for their neighborhood to affect how their everyday activities are, such as poverty. If you live in a poverty-filled neighborhood, it's kind of hard to tell a kid, oh yeah, just go to school, just do what you have to do, when they have, siblings to look after, because they come from one-parent households and they don't have, the ambition and the motivation to join sports. So I kind of want to lead them in the right way. So part of being a youth correctional counselor would be leading them. I think that when you keep a dream, don't ever allow for anyone to tell your story for you. So I wrote my story, I'm the author, and I'm going to finish it. And however it is finished, I will be content because it is going to be mine.